How's it going, guys? We're back with another episode of Off the Shelf, and what we have today, I just recently got this one in. This is Nightsister Marrin from, well, this one is from Star Wars Jedi Survivor, but her original appearance was in Fallen Order. Both great games. And I've played through both of them and thought they were fantastic. And I have Cal Kestis somewhere around here. I think he's packed away right now. But we're gonna pop this one open. I think there's a few other characters that are coming out, that have come out, that are part of the Jedi Survivor series, the gaming greats. I know they've done some stormtroopers, some battle droids. It's the back of the box. So you guys can read it. Focus, camera, focus. Camera. There you go. Probably read that a little bit better now. But yeah, I pre-ordered this because I knew I was going to want it desperately. She's one of my favorite characters in the game. And the fact that you get to use her abilities a little bit in the second one is pretty cool, to help Cal move around and fight and whatnot. Pretty decent. And her new look. She's a little bit more kind of acclimated to the galaxy, I guess you would say, in this one. She's still, has a lot of cues to her Nightsister origin, but she's got this kind of badass leather jacket / hoodie thing that she's got, which is cool. Weird that her hand would be... Oh, okay, that's weird. Okay, alright, here we go. There we go. But, yeah, it's kind of cool. Not a whole lot of motion in those wrists, so careful with that, guys. But, so she's a little bit more wizened to the galaxy in this game, and her attire speaks that much. But she's still all about helping Cal, because, they love each other. Let's be honest. They really do. But that romance buds a little bit more in this game than it did in Fallen Order. But if you really want to know the whole story, go play the games. They're great games. Sorry for sticking our head out of the screen for so long. I was looking and not paying attention to the camera. Alright? But I'll give you a nice, good close-up look at that face sculpt, which is nice. And her new hairstyle is pretty cool. I'm more of a long hair kind of guy myself, but I think it looks cute. I think it's cool. They did a great job sculpting it. It's very likeness. And, I just think they did a good job. The articulation is very Black Series. It's got the single elbow joints. You got your standard shoulder peg, but it does have butterfly shoulders, so that's pretty cool. This looks like it's removable, but I don't know if I'd want to, because there's not any detailing under there. Pretty sure they didn't mean for it to be removable, so yes, you probably could. Is it meant to? No. Not a super ton of articulation in the leg. There's no thigh swivel, so your knee's pretty much where it is. Single knee joint. And it looks like her boot pegs are a bit loose, but the knees function fine. You do have the typical up and down and side to side motion of the feet, so there's a good some pretty decent articulation there. I don't know if it's just mine, but the boots are a little bit wonky. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but they're a tad bit wonky. But I think this one will be a fantastic addition to the shelf. But she does have some... Oh, falling over. We'll just lay her down right there. She does have some bits, things that come with her, like this energy blast slash thing. What is it? It's the Nightsister energy. Their magic that they use. But there's not a lot you can... I mean, there's no real articulation in the hands at all. Just saying. But I guess... I mean... she can do energy blasts. Which is kind of cool. You know? She can blast you with the magics. But usually she uses the magics to make things happen. You know, like give Cal a boost or whatnot. She does come with this pretty cool spear. Staff. That's pretty dope. That is pretty cool. And okay, she does have a slot for her knife. She comes with a knife. I was hoping that there was a slot on her for said knife, because that's always nice. You know, when you have a character like this, you know, you could. It looks like it goes either way, but I feel like it's supposed to go that way, because the emblems. There we go. The emblems on the sheath. So I feel like it would go that way, but I guess I mean realistically, I guess you could do it that way, and that could be considered the bottom. But there's no real like set way to do it. I'm gonna do it this way because I like it that way, and you can do it whichever way you want. But yeah, that would be there's a decent amount of hip movement, ab crunch, whatnot. But that would be Nightsister Marrin. Nice little review of that figure. I think it's cool. If you know what, pick this up, grab it. Eventually, like, I feel like this is gonna be one of, I might be wrong, but this might be one of those figures that like next year is just gonna be stupid hard to get a hold of, and everybody's gonna want it because it's gonna get slept on right off the bat. Like, no one, like, I don't know. I could be wrong. This could be one that's sold out already right now. And, yeah. You could be out of luck. Could be gone already. I get mine. I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store. I get a lot of my figures that I don't buy, like, used. Or, you know, secondhand, third party, however you want to call it. I buy from Big Bad Toy Store. The shipping is great. I never really have a problem with them. They always let me know before my pre-orders and stuff come in, so I have a chance to, you know, make sure that I have money and whatnot. By the way, this video is not sponsored by them. I just really like them. But anyway, probably call it on that note. And, you know, like, share, subscribe. But most importantly, have a great day, guys.